first of all, I don't really want to make this kind of video. I don't like making these kind of videos. I'm up to my ear holes in ideas and projects, and the projects never stop, and especially this time of year. So I was bumping around YouTube this morning, and I'm like, hey, let me see what Max is doing lately. So I'm watching his video that came out 3 weeks ago, The Undiscovered Secrets of the Triforce, New Zelda Discoveries. In the video, Max makes a claim that he hasn't seen anyone pick up on this idea about the Triforce and it related to the Hojo clan and all the stuff that that I went into 2 years ago. So I'm going to show you, I've got the receipts, and I'll show you all the information, and I'll put the links in the video to his video, to my playlist, and that sort of thing. But the issue I have, of course, is I wasn't attributed in his video or anything. Now, he's credited my work in Silent Hill, which I'm very grateful for. It's a good thing to do that, and I appreciate that, Max. But I just find it strange that you've got this Legend of Zelda video that talks about the origins of the Triforce, and you get into, you know, the three goddesses, and this is all the stuff I've covered 2 years ago, and yet there's no attribution at all. And I just want to say, you know, to me, the only part of it that I feel like is really kind of affects me is like just the attribution part of it, because I find it strange that you would send lots of people over to my channel, which I really appreciate, and talk about, you know, my Silent Hill stuff and promote that, but then you wouldn't really talk about the ideas clearly that, I mean, you're aware of my channel, you're aware of my work, and so you can't exactly say, well, I didn't know you did this series, because that doesn't really, you know, that doesn't really make any sense. Now, I'm not, you know, I really want to, instead of just say, oh, this Max guy, he's a terrible guy, and, you know, and he's a fraud and he's a phony, I want to give you a chance, Max, to, maybe we should have a dialogue, okay, on a live stream or something, where you could come on camera, and we can talk about this, okay? And also, I understand that, you know, Max has told me before that he's under a lot of pressure to put out videos, and I get it. Now, his videos are a lot more polished than mine. He has a lot more eyeballs on his stuff, and rightly so, because when you have more interesting videos, okay, when you have more polish and a better overall presentation like Max does, okay, then you deserve more eyeballs, because that's what, you know, most people want to see. Now, for me, I'm just in the realm of ideas, right? So I spend 2 to 3 months during the year making YouTube videos, and the rest of the time I'm doing my other projects. I'm in the garage, I'm actually building things, I'm creating other things, so I have other creative areas that I work in, and YouTube's one of those, okay? September, October, November, that's my, like, time of year where I create stuff, and I put all this stuff out, and a lot of it, when these ideas come, and they come from all these different sources, really the work writes itself. So I just did like a Twin Peaks thing, and it literally wrote itself, and I was like, holy crap, I just had to be there to like put all the stuff down. But my videos are not polished, right? And I do that for a reason. I don't have a lot of, you know, I don't have a lot of time. I have a lot of other responsibilities and things I have to do. And I'm not, you know, denigrating Max at all, because he does a great job. Okay. So in the YouTube universe, Max is doing a great job. Okay. So I'm not faulting Max, or I'm not saying, you know, oh, well, I'm jealous because he has all of this, you know, no, I understand exactly how this works. Okay. I see things how they are, not how I want them to be. Okay. Do I want to be successful on YouTube to the degree of Max? Yes, I do. But do I want to do it in a way that feels right to me? Again, the answer is yes. Okay. So, having said that, I'll leave the link in the description. You guys can watch the Undiscovered Secrets of the Triforce, that the video that Max, and it's a nice video. It's polished and it looks good. But the only problem is there's no attribution to the work that I did 2 years ago, which points to all this stuff. You know, I covered the origins of the Triforce, the threefold aspect, of the of the Hindu goddesses, how it maps to the Japanese goddesses. I go into Kabbalah. I go into Pythagoras. I go into the Plato's tripartite. I go into all this stuff. Okay, I dwell in the realm of ideas. Okay, not in the finished realm. And the finished realm is where all of the presentation happens, the polish. Max is very good at it. Okay, that's just not what I do. So I accept that. I accept that I only have, however many. I have like maybe 8,000, if that, right, subscribers. Which a lot of people tell me, well, you deserve more subscribers and this kind of stuff. I used to think that, but now I understand why. It's not a question of deserving. This is just an overall pattern in the world where, ideas come from people that you usually haven't heard of. And then those ideas are polished. They're presented in a way that most people can understand. Okay. Because I'll be honest, to most people in Max's audience, they would watch my stuff for like, a minute and go, what is this? What is this guy talking about? This guy's weird. He's strange, right? And that's kind of, I guess what I'm saying is I'm just one of those people, okay? I'm just one of those curious people, but one of those like peculiar sorts of people. I'm under no illusions, right? But the difference between someone like me and Max is that the ideas come to me, like it's overwhelming, okay? They come to me, okay? I'm not saying I'm special. I'm just saying this is what it is. I'm just calling it like it is. Now, Max, he's a very excellent communicator, excellent presenting information, okay? He's very good at that. He's very good at taking information, organizing it, that kind of stuff, okay? However, I feel like, so when I have a conversation with most people, I blow their doors off completely. Okay. What I mean is there's so many downloads of ideas and stuff that comes into me. I don't know what to do with it, guys. I literally don't. So having said that, Max, I want to put this to you. We both have a common, both have a common problem, if that makes sense. Okay. My problem is exposure, polish, etc. This seems to be your strong suit. You seem to be very good at this. So I'm going to propose an idea here. How about we partner up? I can give you, we can have weekly sessions, okay, because I have so many ideas I don't even know what to do with. I mean, real honestly, like my email is full, my notebooks are full. It's just, it's nuts. And a lot of that stuff is, now I'm not saying it's all original stuff. And as a matter of fact, none of it is. None of it's original. Okay. It's come from older sources and it just gets repackaged. Okay. So Max, if you would like to partner up, if you'd like to, reach out to me. Okay. Please reach out to me and say, hey, let's have some sort of dialogue. But I really I want you to just at least address, and I'm not trying to like dump on you or, I'm not trying to dunk on Max here. Okay. I'm just trying to say like, listen, it's something I did 2 years ago. Let me show you. So, and I'll put the links in the description. So here's, part 1. This is 2 years ago. I did 11 videos. Okay. Ranging anywhere from like about an 8-minute video to about a 20-minute video. Okay. So we're talking, I don't know what that is, maybe a couple of hours. Okay. And I covered the aspects of the Triforce from many different angles. And that was done 2 years ago. So Max, to say that this is something that occurred to you that you don't think anyone else has covered. This has already been out for 2 years. You're aware of my work. You know that I exist. You know that my work exists. You talked about my Silent Hill stuff, but curiously, my Legend of Zelda stuff you haven't talked about. Okay. So let me go back to your page for a second, because Max, instead of just dunking on you and saying, well, Max is just stealing my ideas, because, you know, I'd rather, the way my mindset is, especially at this point in my life, you know, I don't have, I'd rather partner and extend the olive branch than make it into a fight. Does that make sense? Because that's not really how I'm wired. I don't really want to do that. I don't want to do that, right? And I don't think you do either. So I understand you're under a lot of pressure to make videos and stuff, and you're looking for ideas, okay? I'm the guy. Talk to me. Reach out to me. Let's make some stuff together. And even if you don't want to give me attribution, I will give you, you run things by me. I will give that. And I know that this is something you've done before, but if you want to partner up, and that means sharing in the revenue, Mr. Max, then I'm happy to do that. But I'm going to need to be included in that. Does that make sense? So I think that's fair. So you guys go check out Max's video, watch my Legend of Zelda series, and then decide for yourself, is this something that Max is just came up with completely on his own, or is this something that, you know, to me it seems pretty obvious. But anyway, extending the olive branch, I don't know what else to say about that other than, yeah, so reach out to me, Max, and let's sort this out, reconcile this. I'm very approachable. I know I seem very weird and esoteric and strange, and my processes can be a mystery even to myself, and I say all this weird shit, and I get it, and I'm not, I only appeal to a small subset of people, mostly artists and intuitives and people that are doing creative work that are themselves peculiar. I get all of that. That's not lost on me. It's not like I understand how the world works. I understand it from a very systematic, holistic approach. So it's not like you're going to hurt my feelings or anything, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I'd love you to come on. Let's have a dialogue. I'd like to do it on YouTube. If you'd like to get on camera, and just, because honestly, I don't really know who I'm talking to. If someone's going to, you know, be my friend for a while and then use my stuff and then not really give any attribution or give me any credit. So I'm kind of confused about who you really are, Max. I know that's not your real name or anything. And again, I'm not trying to dunk on you, but I wish maybe you could open yourself, be a little more sort of transparent, I guess, and maybe not hide behind a cartoon character, but really just say, hey guys, this is me, da-da-da. Let me tell you some things, and, you know, frame it any way you want. But I don't want this to be any kind of like negative thing. I want this to be, yes, confrontation is important because I'm making this video to confront a certain falsity that appears right in front of me. But through that, we can reach some sort of resolution that's authentic, okay, that's honest. So reach out and let me know, Max. I will be here.